Hello darlings, for today's video, I'll be creating a Mardi Gras look. First, I'm priming with the City Color Primer Oil, as I typically do when I plan to use brow pomade. I'm using one of the many new Profusion Artistry brushes to fill in my brows with the Sigma Brow Pomade in the shade Dark. I'm sticking to the natural shape of my brow and simply lining the top and bottom edges and shading inside the lines. Next, I'm cleaning up the brow shape. I'm using the Luoci Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in the shade Light to clean up the top part of the brow, and then I'm using the Plouise base in shade 0.5 to clean up the lower edge. After I have a nice sharp brow, I'm setting the brow hair in place with some clear brow gel by Sigma Beauty. Next, I'm adding the Plouise base to my eyelids and smoothing it out using a mini Real Technique sponge. Now that my eyelids are primed, I'm placing a piece of tape against the outer corner of my eye and dipping into the Juvias Place Warrior 3 eyeshadow palette. Of course, I'll be using Mardi Gras colors for this look, so I thought this palette would be perfect because it includes the yellow, green, and purple. I'll be placing each shade in my crease, going from the yellow to the green to the purple, and making sure that the purple touches the edge of the tape so that it will reveal a sharp line when I remove it. First, I'm adding the yellow onto the front part of the eye using the Profusion ES4 brush. Next, I'm adding the green shade in the middle using the Profusion ES6 brush. I'm going back and sweeping some yellow over the spot where the two meet in order to blend them together. Now I'm applying the purple to the outer part of the crease using the Profusion ES3 brush. I'm also going back and reapplying some of the green in order to blend it with the purple. Next, I'm very precisely blending the edge of the top part of the eyeshadow that's closest to my brow with the Morphe M562 brush. For the lid space, I'm switching palettes to the Profusion Sultry eyeshadow palette and packing on the black shade called Nightlife. I'm placing this onto the lid beneath the crease using the Profusion ES2 brush. Now that the black is super opaque, I'm switching to the Morphe M508 brush and using small circular motions to diffuse the edge of the black so that it blends with each of the shades. Next, I'm removing the tape to reveal a super satisfying sharp line and wiping away the fallout. Now I'm adding some concealer along the edge of the shadow so that I don't disturb it when applying my face makeup. Then I'm smoothing my pores with the Winky Luxe Whipped Cream Primer. For foundation, I'm using the Juvias Place Shade Sticks and mixing the shades Aberdeen and Tokyo for my main shade, and once I've blended that out with a damp Real Technique sponge, I'm applying the Brasilia Shade Stick as my contour shade. After I've blended the cream contour, I'm adding some of the Sigma Beauty Brilliant Shimmer Cream, which is a cream highlighter to the highest points of my face. For concealer, I'm using the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and applying it underneath the eyes and to the center of my face to conceal and highlight. After that's nice and blended, I'm setting it in place with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder, which I'm pressing into the skin using a damp Morphe sponge. Going back to my eyes for a second, I'm adding the black shade from the Profusion palette to my lower lash line. Then I'm finishing off my face by contouring a little more and highlighting a lot more. I'm adding the light contour shade from the Profusion Sculpting Glow palette to the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, jawline, and along the sides of the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm using the Layers Highlighting Palette by Pixi Beauty and first applying this purple highlight called Zipper and then layering the Clutch highlighter on top of that for a blinding glow. For blush, I'm using the Aura Face Powder in Nymphaea by Sigma Beauty and spritzing my face with the Pixi Glow Mist for a dewy finish. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm curling my lashes. Then I'm applying the Profusion Lash Out Loud Mascara and popping on some visofree lashes in the style A06 from Aliexpress using the black duo adhesive. Next, I'm adding the Profusion Waterproof Eyeliner to my upper and lower waterlines and adding the mascara to my lower lashes as well. For my inner corner, I'm applying some loose glitter I had lying around with the NYX Glitter Primer. Finally, for lips, I'm using the Profusion Matte Lip Cream in Ballet and topping that off with the Winky Luxe Unicorn Glimmer Balm. And that completes this Mardi Gras look. Let me know in the comments below if you celebrate Mardi Gras and what your favorite part about the holiday is. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!